To go to obviously Eric and Mike on this, working with both airlines and rail companies, what are your thoughts on what Jean-Pierre said there?
Well, I think he's quite right. As far as the airlines are concerned right now, their interest is not terribly high. Why? I think for reasons I've already explained, that if you speak to one railway, you'll and say, how can we do a business deal together? If you actually put that into practice, put it in the market, and then you want to do a deal with another railway company, you're going to have to start the conversation all over again. So because the railways are so fragmented, that's an issue. I think the other issue is a pure business issue. Up until now, there's nothing really airlines are going to gain from it except perhaps a slightly better customer service. But of course, they're trying to work out how can they monetize things, how can they make money out of things. And so I think the opportunities are twofold, certainly on the money side. As I mentioned earlier, the airline business model is changing drastically right now. They're selling the air tickets for a very reasonable price, and everything else you buy on top of that, these ancillary services, are at a charge. And if you see value in it, you'll buy it. And I think that rail is something which could easily fall into that bucket into the future. What we've done to help this is, in fact, just in Frankfurt the day before the conference that we were at, we had an IATA meeting to actually put together a document to make it easier for all air and rail partnerships to identify the issues that they would have to go through to actually form a partnership. So we're doing something practical to help people now actually develop those partnerships more quickly. But I think the real opportunity is probably in a year or two's time, once we've actually got a platform for airlines to sell better in the internet way that they do today. Then I think we'll bring on the railways and the other travel providers in much more easily. I think right now we can do this, but it's a bit it's heavy. It's rather heavy, and so we have some great examples, lots of niche examples around Europe where it works very well. But our goal really is to make this mainstream, and to make it mainstream, you need to have a technology or standards that everybody can jump onto, which makes it cheap and easy and quick. We don't have that right now.
Yeah, if I just may add, where I started, and maybe that's the conclusion, because I have to go in a couple of minutes. But we started from the customer's perspective. So we, as I said in the beginning, we asked, what are the 5 things that customers would expect, airlines to improve in the coming 10 years. And I think if airlines and rail companies, we take it from the customer's perspective, the customer is asking to have a seamless experience end-to-end, including the bag, including the servicing after buying the tickets, including all this. So if we take it from this perspective, I think airlines and rail companies will work together, because they will understand that if they provide a better service to the customers, from this discussion of ancillary services, if you add better value, probably you will have some customers who are ready to pay for this better service. And that will differentiate also the service providers. If you provide a better service, probably you can expect a premium on the products you're selling.
Okay, fantastic. So the passenger experience will they'll see ROI from it in the loyalty they get from the customers and improving that service, the investment they put in.
Exactly. Yeah, from a premium service perspective. Yeah.